Hi there. Today we will talk about let's go over some writing tips concerning discursive essays. You can begin your discursive essay by making reference to an unusual scene or situation. For example, you could start a discursive essay by using this sort of beginning, like, some experts believe that there will be no life on our planet in the future. You can address the reader directly. For instance, are you aware of the negative effects of the humble plastic bag? You can ask a rhetorical question. Is studying abroad as promising as it seems? You could also start with a quotation, like in this case, we could say, the ancient Greeks used to say, a sound mind in a sound body. When you start an essay, you should state the topic in the first paragraph. However, when you refer to the topic in the rest of the essay, it is important to paraphrase it to avoid repetition. In other words, do not phrase the topic the same way every time you mention it. Instead, think of other ways to express the topic and mix them throughout the essay. For instance, if the topic is trying new food, you should use that phrase in the introduction, but paraphrase the topic. For instance, you could use expressions like eating something different, or exploring different types of cuisine, or sampling new dishes, etc., when you refer to the topic in the main body or the conclusion. This way, your reader knows what you're talking about without your essay sounding repetitive. Discursive essays are written in formal style. This means you should use passive voice in personal constructions. For instance, we use expressions like, it is believed, it is argued that, it is a common belief, it is undeniable fact that, it is a common secret, it is common knowledge, etc. A range of advanced vocabulary. A heated debate concerning the controversial issue, a matter of considerable controversy, etc. Complex sentences with a variety of links, dependent clauses, etc. Let's have a look at this example. There is no doubt that theatre and cinema demand different types of acting, but now that technology has entered the theatre, set designers and directors are able to make use of special effects and more sophisticated means to create atmosphere. Inversion, especially in conditionals. Were this true, we would. Never has this been more obvious. Linkers. First of all, besides, moreover, furthermore, in addition, however, on the other hand, likewise, additionally, etc. Be aware of this fact. Linkers are used in the following manner. Linker plus comma plus complete sentence. For example, we say, first of all, comma, studying abroad has certain benefits. Use topic sentences to introduce the subject of each paragraph. Support your arguments with reasons and examples. Some useful expressions for conclusions are the following. All things considered, it can be concluded that. To conclude, there is evidence both to support and refute the view that. Taking these points into consideration, I would say that. All in all, while it cannot be denied that, it is my firm belief that. Taking everything into account or into consideration, I'm inclined to believe that, on balance, it must be concluded that, I'm convinced that, to sum up, it is clear from the above points that. Now let's go over some ending techniques. You can finish with a quotation. For example, we could say, as B.C. Forbes said, if you don't drive your business, you will be driven out of business. You could ask a rhetorical question, like, what will be the next step in space exploration then? Give the reader something to consider. Perhaps our planet would be a safer place to live in if all of us contributed more to recycling. Remember, in For and Against essays, you can end in a balanced consideration of the topic, restating the points for and against that have been mentioned before, or you can express your opinion directly or indirectly. Well, that's all for today. Thank you. Bye.